Now joining us is Diljeet Taylor. She's been on the show before. She's the assistant cross-country coach and distance coach. Congratulations on all the success in College Station over the weekend.
Thanks. It was a lot of fun.
Shay Collinsworth, whenever has a great race, she's like, Diljeet Taylor's the best. She's my coach. She gives you a lot of credit, which I think you deserve too, right?
Well, I told her last time, stop giving me the props because I'm not the one putting the spikes on and racing around the track. So,
but coaching matters.
Well, I think it has something to do with it, but yeah. They're the ones that are doing the work.
Yeah. So let's talk about the successes over the weekend. We reported on it, but Shay Collinsworth, the distance medley relay, they were great.
Yeah, all of them. I mean, we kind of went there and got what we came for. So it was exciting. So DMR was on Friday night, and those girls, Shay was one that had qualified in the DMR originally that gave us that third ranking, but not having her race to save her for the 800. We had Ashley Warner, who was our lead leg, did an amazing job. And then she passed it off to Brenna Porter, who was a quarter miler, and Kyle's done a great job with her. She raced great. So we were in the race, 2 legs in, and then Christy Rush, who was our alternate in the 800, ran a 2:06. I think never broke 2:12 prior to this year. So for her to split that, she kept us in the race. We're kind of neck and neck with Oregon and Stanford and all those big teams. And then our anchor leg, Erica Burke, All-American in cross country, has had the school record prior to Shay breaking it in the miles. So felt really comfortable once she got the baton that she was going to bring us home in fashion. And as soon as those 3 programs took off, which was Colorado, Stanford, and Oregon, with 2 laps to go, Erica was right on their coattails. So.
All right, and they took 4th?
Yep, we took 4th, yeah.
It's fantastic.
It was amazing.
And Shay took 3rd?
Yep, Shay took 3rd.
Yeah, what went into that performance for her?
For Shay?
For Shay.
Okay, so going in, obviously she has run 2:01, 5th fastest NCAA all-time. So we knew she had a shot to win it, and that was kind of the mindset we went in. It was like, all right, all the way up. We're trying to win this national championship. And she went in, all heart, ran an amazing race, her 2nd fastest time in her life on a 200-meter bank track, which is very difficult for someone of her height to do. And she ended up getting 3rd, which is a huge PR for her from last year. And we're just going to take that momentum into outdoor.
All right, now do not laugh at this question because I mean this in all seriousness.
I'm laughing now.
As a coach, what goes in to making somebody or helping somebody run faster?
Wow, there's so many facets to it. You know, I think a lot of it is giving them the confidence, and I do that through workouts. So if you hear Shay or some of the other girls when they're getting interviewed, they talk a lot about how difficult our workouts are. So we do a lot of race simulation in practice, and they're really hard. But once they get to the race, they feel pretty confident. Like, okay, we've done this. She's killed us enough in workouts that we feel ready to race. And then they get confidence from those workouts. And I do a lot. My coaching style is I'm pretty hands-on, and I do a lot to kind of show them how much I believe in them. And I think that works at those big meets, and it was obvious this weekend coming home with everyone running very well on the biggest stage of the year.
What do you think you could get out of Jerem and I?
Well, let's talk about Spencer. He claimed that he could run a 4.940, and we're like, no. And he ran it, and it was like 5 something, right? 5.1 or something. Could you get Spencer to 4.9?
I feel like our sprints coaches maybe could get him to. I could help him in the mile.
Like in the mile?
Yeah, I could help him in the mile. I could help with some, like,
you're the distance coach.
You know, distance. I could help with maybe some cardio fitness, maybe some weight loss. That's more my...
Are you saying that she slaps Jason? Are you saying Spencer needs weight loss?
Wait, do I need to?
No.
The camera. Remember,
Jason
the
goes
camera
to the gym
adds 10 pounds.
Jason goes to the gym like every day. Spencer and I do not. Well, I can't speak for Spencer, I guess, but I do not. Diljeet Taylor, the distance coach for track, the assistant cross-country coach as well. It's on BYU Sports Nation. You don't get a break. You jump right into the outdoor track season this weekend. What can we expect from BYU track and field outdoor?
Well, we leave for USC tomorrow, and we're hoping to get some regional marks. Some of our kids that raced indoor are resting for a couple of weeks, and we'll get them ready for outdoor. I am not. So we're hoping to get some regional marks. And again, you're going to see women's distance do some great things in outdoor. Cross country was great with that top 10 finish. Indoor kind of fed off of that, and I think outdoor is going to even be better.
Who on this team reminds you of you?
Ooh, that's a loaded question. I see a little bit of me as an athlete, athletically. I see a little bit of me in everyone, but as far as like all around as a person, I would probably say Shay. I mean, she's an 800-meter runner.
You picked the best runner.
She married a basketball player,
Yeah.
so did I.
Yeah.
Our dogs look exactly alike. We love the sun. We love shopping.
You're like BFFs? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm like the Walmart version, and she's like the Nordstrom version, So
Did you buy the dogs at the same time?
No.
It just is random that your
Are
dogs
they from
look
the same parent?
I know. They just look alike. I've had mine for 2 years. I think she got hers last year.
What kind of dog is it, by the way?
Mine's a Maltese poodle, and hers is like a cocker spoo, or I don't know what one of those hybrid
I don't know
names.
dogs very well, so you're looking at the wrong guy. You're independent in one, but MPSF in another, right? Is it indoor? Is MPSF or?
Yeah, indoors MPSF.
And then you're independent.
Yeah,
in
independent.
Track, outdoor.
Yes.
So what does that mean?
Well, we don't have a conference championship, so we will treat regionals kind of like our conference championship, which is fine by me because it's one less championship meet prior to NCAAs. And that's kind of the end goal anyways, is to treat regionals like this is it and try to get those top 12 athletes from the region onto Eugene.
Does that help or hurt motivation? Does it just not matter, really, having a conference
Well, I came
championship?
from a place where we had a conference championship, and I think that was fun. You could hype it up a little bit, but as far as training goes, I'm happy with where we're at now. Now, if we join a conference, that's great too, but for now, independent's cool.
Is there somebody that may be flying under the radar a little bit that you expect to kind of break out?
Yeah, I feel like some of our freshmen, so indoor, obviously the events are a little bit different. We don't have a 10,000 and we don't have a steeplechase. So those two events, I think you're going to see some of our freshmen do some big things and some returners from last year. It's interesting. People say to me, like, where'd you get all these girls from? And a lot of them are the same girls from last year. So, yeah, we're gonna do some big things.
Well, congratulations on the indoor success. We're looking forward to the outdoor season. And, of course, Shea Collinsworth and the distance medley relay and a bunch of others. It's going to be awesome. The men's team as well. They're great. So we appreciate the time.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Diljeet Taylor from Track and Field. Check them out. The Robinson Invitational coming up here in a little bit. It's going to be fun in Provo as well.